Hello everyone. I hope all of you are fine. Today we will read a new chapter of our Mohar book that's name is Wild Duck, written by Romesh Gunesekera. Romesh Gunesekera was born in Sri Lanka and lives in Britain. Okay, so let's start the story. They will come from over there. The man pointed at a red volcanic hill. He and the boy both had guns resting across their knees. They sat facing each other in a small motionless boat with the oars tucked in. "Are you ready?" he asked his son. "Yes." So we can see here is a story about a son and his father. They come in clouds, huge cloud moving very fast. He moved his arm in a wide sweep, rocking the boat. "You have to be quick, shoot fast." The boy ran his finger down the cold blue barrel of his gun. Minute by minute, the light changed on the flat surface of the water. Orange red moths peeped from the sky. It was late afternoon, a lake in a wilderness. "You loaded?" he asked his son. "You loaded means in your gun ready with bullets. Is your gun ready with bullets? मतलब तुम्हारा गन में बुलेट्स तो रेडी है?" वो लड़के ने कहा yes. "Remember, aim well ahead. You have to imagine the flight path. To be dead on is not easy, but you have to manage with just one shot." "I know." Suddenly the boy looked up. "Is it them?" A ribbon of black dot billowed out of the horizon. The boy was spellbound. Breath whistled out of his small mouth. Watching bird was his passion. So what is the passion of the boy? Watching bird was the passion of the boy. "There must be million," he exclaimed. But obviously there will be not million. Few was 10 or 12. He exclaimed that million. Half the sky was covered by teal. Huge cloud of them banked one way. Another changed the shape of the sky and bolting on the light. The sky deepened, the water turned black. Small groups broke away, diving, then rising in a perfect formation. "Will they all land here, on the lake?" "They look too high. I think they're aiming for somewhere else." "Who decides?" "They know." Then they were overhead. Overhead means सर के ऊपर, मतलब सर के ऊपर वो birds आ गए. The sky filled with masses of birds in a flight. The flurry of bird calls. Father and son look each other. "Here goes." The man undid the safety catch and started firing, throwing buckshots at the sky. Buckshot means many small balls of metal fired from a shotgun. The explosion shook the boat. The lake rippled. He planted the gun empty. Too high, they're flying much too high. Son slowly raised his rifle. He had a more patient and steady hand. He picked up a single speck out of the mass in the sky. The leader of the formation flying towards them. He aimed and fired. The speck plummeted. "You got the leader!" The man cheered. Another bird swiftly took its place. They were all leaders by intents. "I want to find it." The boy put down his rifle and took the paddle. "Did you see where?" "It just fell behind the bushes." "Go round the way." The boy moved the boat against the tide of teal, still wheeling overhead. His arm trembled at pulling the paddle through the black water. "I think I can see it," he said, leaning forward. There was a lump floating on the water. On it was a broken wing, pointing at the sky like the raggle sail of a toy boat. The boy lifted the paddle and they glided up to it. He bent over the side of the scooped in it. "Well done," the man said. His son was silent. The duck was big, helpless, touching his soft feather and its thin bony neck. The boy looked Frankenstein at what he had done. Then the duck lifted up his head. "Look, it's not dead." The blood seemed to flow again in the boy's arm. He breathed in briefly. The duck looked blank. The boy stroked its head. "I want to go home. You will have to look after it." "I know, I went too." At home, the boy bandaged the wing and learned to feed the mermaid duck. He spent hours watching it waddle about the backyard. Sometimes it would stretch its neck and try to flap its topset wing, but it could never fly again. One day, the man asked his son, "Where's the gun?" "I threw it away," he said definitely. "You what?" asked the man, shocked at his son's boldness. "It was mine. You gave it to me. But it didn't kill your duck. I gave your duck. It made me sick." The man felt the blood pumping in his head, and then he was filled with a sense of peace. He found he was devil, the gun has gone. So here's the end of the story. Here's the end of the story what I am telling. So if you enjoy, give a thumbs up and thanks for watching.